Hello, beloveds. How are you? I miss you guys. I haven't been on like I'd like to be. We're having a lot of issues with maintenance and wires and Wi-Fi in my area. So I seen it was on, so I was like, oh, let me jump on here right quick while it's still on. So I won't be on long. That's why the last couple of ones have been short because of this issue in my area. But I just wanted to vent something. I read a post or article about something pertaining to a single lady was saying how, she's been the leader of her household for quite some time, and now she met somebody that she think is perfect for her, but she has to submit herself to his leadership. I don't know if that was his exact words, but that's how she placed it. And I just don't understand why it's believed that women gotta be led. Why do we have to be led? We're equals. If you're ahead of me, I can't see. I can't see what's in front of me. And I shouldn't be expected to trust your judgment for me. Now, if we're two becoming one, then we're side by side. I'm not in front of you, you're not in front of me. My vision is not blocked, and I can trust deeper because I'm beside you and not behind you. And the only ones we're supposed to lead are our children. We don't lead each other, we complement each other, we support each other. What we do is on a equal basis, and I don't understand why it's hard to accept your help meet as equal. And I know a lot of the evangelicals and those who fall in the category beneath them are going to start quoting me scriptures. That's for another time, because we'll be here all day, boo. But like I always say, perception is a mother. You either see or you don't see, or you see the way you want to see. But anyway, let's get to the oracle wisdom for the day. I don't need you to lead me, honey. We lead our family, but each other, we side by side, hand in hand. Me and my man, not the village's man, not the neighborhood's man, my man. Thank you so much. Okay, so today's oracle wisdom card is simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty all around you. There it is. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. And that it is. Beautiful colors. Everybody's represented. The light and the dark. Simple pleasures. Can't even, I need to drink some water. Okay. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Someone asked the prophet, "What does thou say concerning the things of the world?" The prophet said, "What can I say about them? Things which are acquired with hard labor, preserved with watchfulness, and left with regret." things which are acquired with hard labor, preserved with watchfulness, and left with regret. I'm just going to read it. We are meant to enjoy this life in an infinite variety of ways. The more self aware and self accepting we become, the happier we will be. If days seem to go by before we know it, it can be because we forget to be aware and attentive to the smaller pleasures in life. Sufi wisdom softens and opens us to love, and this includes an attitude of compassion for our own being. The Sufi master Ansari wants you to realize that you were born with potential. You already possess everything you need to enjoy life. Facts. You are protected in the loving arms of a divine creator. Stay focused to truly accept what is coming to you in this present moment. When you are faced with challenges, try and meet them with a positive attitude. Goals that bring you peace are achievable through perseverance. Dear one, inner peace or happiness is not what you have to work to achieve. They are what you experience through trusting your higher self. They are present in every moment. To the Sufis, happiness is centered on having control of our desires, doing what we are guided to do to achieve this, and developing a proper relationship with our community. We be aware, just like the Sufis, and whisper a prayer of thanks as you awaken to little things. Every hour of life brings a variety of pleasurable experiences. Realizing they may never come again, accept the sweet pleasure of the gifts of the little things and live in grateful appreciation. Indeed, as of which is true. Um, the key thing that sticks out is happiness is centered on having control of our desires, doing what we are guided to do to achieve this, and developing a proper relationship with our community. Um, and I think a lot of the problem today is in this era, in this time in history, people are self-absorbed and self-consumed. And I don't mean it in the sense where not not looking at yourself, observing yourself, and acknowledging yourself is bad. On the contrary, that's why a lot of us are misguided, because we don't reflect on ourselves. We reflect on the things that have been forced upon us or taught to us, our programming, period. But in the sense of self that I'm talking about is the ego, is the pride. The ego and the pride of self. It blocks love. It blocks forgiveness, because you become so consumed about what you want that you're not thinking about the effects of what you want. Like I said, control desires, because everything we desire is not good, it's not healthy for us. I.e., my addiction to sugar. It's like, or the addiction to sugar. I'm not claiming it as my own, but the addiction to sugar, it's not good for you, but you have this taste for it, this urge for it, and every now and then you give into it. And some people give into it all the time. They don't have an off button. But knowing the difference, you have to be able to control that desire and say, all right, I like this. I know it's not good for me. This is what it does for me. And when I'm not having it, this is what it does for me. And then you pick the balance, honey. Which thing would you rather deal with? The issues or the effects of having it, or find a substitute that will get rid of that craving so you can use that energy on something else. But finding beauty, there is beauty in everything, and sometimes we let what we desire, what our flesh uh, looks for, stop us, hinder us, block us, distract us from the other things that need us. As I was talking about earlier, this coincides too, because you still have to have balance in order to be able to appreciate the simple pleasures, to be able to see the beauty around you. If you're just thinking about your own desires, then you don't have time for anything else. You have on like the horses, the blockers, and you only have tunnel vision. You only see what you're desiring. You're not seeing the effects of the people around you, and how if you take off the blinders, you can see a little more and realize that you're affecting more than just yourself. So if you're rising, you don't want it to be just you rising, because as you rise, you're stepping on a couple of people. But if your vision is widened and you can see the people around you, you'll automatically magnetize some of those people with you, and you'll come up together. They will not all come up with you, but the few that do will be able to reach back and get the ones that you were not able to. But that's my synopsis on it. So I love you to life, and I'll see you in the future.